Minister, I appreciate that the bill before us will provide for revisions to corporate governance arrangements within the HSE, and indeed I welcome this. But if ever an agency needed governance reforms, it's the HSE. There are too many incidents of governance failures at this agency. The cervical check scandal, which revealed 162 women were not informed about missed abnormalities in their smear tests. In 2023, Nursing Home Review revealed serious governance lapses after a resident was raped by a staff member in the HSE nursing home. And we will all remember the treatment of the whistleblowers in the HSE who faced suspension and disciplinary action for raising concerns of financial misconduct and care home abuses. However, I have concerns that this bill will do little to implement meaningful change in relation to its stated aim of exercising the highest standards of prudent and effective financial and budgetary management. And if you really wanted to enhance budgetary governance, you would introduce a multi-annual funding framework you promised in the programme for government. Sinn Féin will be bringing forward amendments at committee stage to provide for multi-annual funding and for staffing frameworks, because that's the right thing to do. This is the only way that proper planning can take place and efficiencies can be made. I will also take this opportunity to ask you to please address persistent staffing issues across the HSE. The government claims that the recruitment embargo in the HSE has been lifted since last July, but there's been no positive effects in Mayo, Minister. I met with the INMO last week again, and in fact I have very direct experience of being in Mayo University Hospital in ED in the last number of weeks, and I want to commend the staff there for the job that they're doing. But expecting them to do that job, there isn't enough of them. I know you want to answer me back, and I know you can't in this situation. Please let me tell you that there isn't enough of them. There is. So the INMO are telling untruths then. They're telling untruths in that they say there aren't safe staffing levels. You can hold up whatever you like. Minister, you can hold up whatever you like. But I am telling you that there aren't enough staff in Mayo University Hospital in the ED section to provide safe service there. I am telling you that. I'm also telling you that it's a deterrent for so many people who want to go to hospital and probably need to go to hospital, but they want to do everything to stay out of hospital. And those nurses and those staff are absolutely run off their feet, and expecting them to operate on a corridor with trolleys each side of it, patients in pain, moaning and looking for help and trying to get a bed when they cannot get a bed. And you're telling me that they have enough staff. Minister, they don't have enough staff. Let me tell you that. And I am very grateful for the service that they provide, but there isn't enough of them there. So whatever you're doing, I would ask you to address that, please, and to look. We looked here last night, Minister, and I wasn't even going to bring this up, but you saw the women in the balcony there last night from endometriosis. You pointed out phantom clinics that they were to go to all these places, and there were so many services about the place, you know, that they just weren't going to them. Well, why are those women in such pain then? Do they? And you talked about them choosing to go abroad when the services aren't here for them. You need to recognise, Minister, what's happening on the ground. You can shake your head all you want, but you need to recognise what is happening. Those women that were here last night, that their health deteriorating, the organs in their body being eaten by endometriosis, and you're saying that we have enough services and support. I'm sorry, but you need to get with the programme.
Deputy Rice.